This video will show you how to create assets on your portal and creating meaningful views for your customers, including graphs of asset data. To create an asset, go into the Assetwolf Fleet Manager area of Organizer. This area is available only to the portal's administration team and not to your customers, who will be limited to the branded front end of the portal. Click the Create an Asset button. This list shows the systems that are on AirVantage but not yet created on your Assetwolf portal. Select a system from the list. You can give the asset a more helpful local name and other details such as a serial or registration number. If you need to add additional fields here, that's easy, but see our scenario video on datasets to learn how to do that. Next, you can specify an asset data model, or ADM for short, for your asset. An asset data model broadly means the type of asset, like a product line. It's a way to group together assets of the same type, so that their data can be viewed together in the customer view. Click on Create a new ADM and give your asset data model a name. In this example, I'm going to create an ADM called Truck. You can add images and documents to your asset. To do this, for example for images, click on the Images tab, where you can drag and drop images. Click Save. You should see your new asset in the list. Click on ADMs to see a list of your asset data models. Remember, an ADM is a means of grouping together assets of the same type. Choose Edit Data Fields to see a list of the fields. These are the fields that have been detected on the incoming data for that kind of asset. As you can see, on the truck ADM I have fields like fuel level, distance travelled and tyre pressures. To create a graph, go back to the asset data model, select it and choose the Edit Graphs action. Click Create a Graph. Choose a graph title, for example distance and fuel level. Choose up to 3 traces to show on the graph. If you're logged in as a customer user as well as an administrator, you can click this button to see your graph on the front end. You can have multiple graphs for your ADM and can show them on the same customer-facing page. To change the order in which they appear, drag and drop the graphs in Organizer into the order you want. The first graph in the list will appear in the Graphs widget on the dashboard, and when the customer clicks this, they will see a longer page with all graphs. Your Assetwolf portal allows you fine control over which assets each customer user can see. In the simplest setup, customer users are set up with the Can View All Assets flag checked, so this user can view and control all assets on this portal. You may wish to have more granular control over what the user can see. To do this, click on View Asset Permissions for the user, and click Create a User Asset Permission. Select the asset or assets this user should see. To check what the user can see, go back to the Users panel with the user selected and click Impersonate User. Now you can see exactly what your customer sees. If you've successfully followed the above steps, you should now have an asset data model and a graph set up. The customer user should be able to view this data in the front end when they are logged in.